everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. I'm giving my nails a little breather for a little bit till later, but we are here because, well, Paul Dao again and Shop MissA. So I just got this in a few minutes ago. I found the scissors. If you know, you know. I have opened up my packages with these scissors for a long time, since I believe 2019, somewhere around there, 2018 or 2019. I've been opening packages with these scissors from the Hobby Lobby. It's the only good thing, I guess, in there anymore. They're too expensive. So you don't need my invoice, that's mine. And what I was doing is I was watching Paul Dao on his live stream. That's how I ended up getting the Ofra Cosmetics topper. Oh my god, Ofra, you are really nice. They did watch my video on YouTube and on TikTok, and I appreciate, you know, your engagement with my videos because I think that's important. Let me get a drink of water. We are having a heat advisory today. I love the heat, but I have 2 fans on. I threw a cough drop in there. That's why it looks foggy. I threw a cough drop in there. Helps just soothe the throat, to be honest. So this is what I got. I know my nails are torn up at my cuticle. So, and he was explaining how to use this without sealer, with sealer. So this is something to seal in your makeup. Obviously it's in clear. I prefer it to be in clear. So this is smudge resistant, multi-use, priming, safe for eyes. That's also good to know. Mix in all day wear with your makeup. Lightweight liquid formula that transforms your makeup products into a waterproof stay all day formulas. Seals makeup against humidity, sweat, rain, and more. And with the weather we have here in New Jersey at the moment, our weather is like cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. The sun comes up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and the sun don't go down until like almost 9. I don't mind that. Longer day? Heck yes. What are we in Alaska? Longer day. Or some other part of the country or the world where it's longer day. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead and skip that open. I got all my nail stuff behind me. In case you have not watched my videos, that is a lot of my nail stuff. Oh, that. Now, I am in my era of in my 50s. I know I don't look it. It's fabulous. It's fabulous to look like this and be in my 50s. Well, goodness, could you please come out of the package? You know, they packaged this really good. Yeah, every once in a while, I'll get something from Shop MissA. They're more, if you need something more budget friendly. Well, goodness, I had that and then it popped itself back in there. Wow. Let's not let that happen again. That's why I threw that over there. I am not letting that sneak its way back in. So, you see. Saturate your makeup brush with makeup sealer. Then use the brush to apply eyeshadow eyeliner, powders, glitters, and more. So from what I understand right here, saturate your makeup brush with some sealer. Then use the brush to apply eyeshadow. Okay, you know what? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get my glasses off. I have another package over here to open. It must have been package day for me. We live in a haunted house. I just saw something walk by. No big deal. Whatever. Look, you get used to it after a while. So, you know what? I think I'll take one of my cheap brushes. I have some more brushes coming in, tell you the truth. So, I clean these after I use them. You know that. So yeah, just take a different brush. I'll make sure this one's clean enough. I didn't clean that one. Shame on me. Shame. Oh, well, you know what though? It said eyeshadow. So we're just going to saturate this brush. And then I'll put a little eyeshadow on. Yes, I know I usually do my foundation first. So, you know what this reminds me of? Eye drops. I don't use eye drops. I don't like eye drops. There are some people that do need eye drops. And, you know, that's your thing that you need to do for you. I don't like things being that close to my eye. So it said to saturate the brush, in which I did. As you can see, it is saturated. Because there's still accidentally some eyeshadow on here, it is going to come off with this product. Let me see, what do I got? I have so many eyeshadow. Well, I need something later with that. So I suppose, well, I can also wipe it off. This will seal stuff in. We're just going to go with the No-G palette that I just happen to have handy. And I'll tell you what the next package is, right? So we're going to go right in here. We're going to put that right. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute. I'm going to end up editing today. Anyway, Rob was asking me a question. So yeah, tap this on. You don't need to go windshield wiper with this. You know what though? I like that. Look, that's pretty by itself. But you know, we're never done. We're never done, ever. Let me see. I'm just gonna go right in here. And this brush really does pick up. I like that too. Ooh. You see how like that just made it like it's stronger, but it's not overpowering. Just gonna take a little bit of this darker one. Anyway, I'm really gonna be editing this video. I don't care. And so what that's supposed to do is just lock this in. Yes, I do know I use this brush. Thank you. I'm aware of that. Thank you for that. So, even when you do an eyeliner, let's say you take a brush like this, right? Also, just go ahead and smooth your brows. You're gonna need to do that. You know how I do my brows. If I'm not using the brow pomade that's right there now, that I will use a little bit, and you're gonna get that locked right in there. Right. I might not get this so good today, but Paul Dao made me do it. And it's okay. It's a good thing. It can be fun. Very cheerful. Be open-minded. Now you can also take that and kind of a grungy look today, isn't it? I'm gonna have to fix those. I don't mind the grunge, but I need to fix that. Take the spool wheel on there and just kind of fix that along. Otherwise, you're gonna look like something out of somebody's cartoon nightmare. And that should just lock this in place. So since that brush is already saturated in it, like, look, you don't need too much on your brush to do this. And if you want your eyes to look more open, like I said, go towards the end of your eyebrow. If you bring it all the way down here, your eye is going to look smaller. Gonna make your eyes look smaller. There we go. Right there. Put a little more eyeshadow. Take that along there. Up. Up. And like, you know, I have no foundation on. I really like, you know, I'm really glad I went to his live stream. I really am, because this is not budging. Oh my gosh. Shop MissA. Right? Shop MissA. Sometimes I have some really good product. Like this so far. I don't see the eyeshadow coming off. Maybe a tiny bit. Not a lot. And then you can just take this and dab over it, and it just seals it in. So, Shop MissA have a good product on their hands? Yes, they do. Will I recommend this to you the way Paul Dao has recommended it to people? Yes, I will. So you can seal in your beauty and shop on a budget with Shop MissA. I don't have a link for it, you know, well, when I mention it and put it in the thing, you just tap on that and it'll go right over to them. So, for certain social media, unless of course they have a YouTube, then I can send you right over to them that way. So, because I don't know how to link a product for YouTube, you know, in the one thing, I'm still having to learn that. No big deal. Shop MissA, you can shop them all day, get a good price, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You know what I should have done though? I should have, and I did not, and it's in here. Lock in all. You know what I'm about to do? We're gonna pick up that one brush again. Except for this time, Pat that right over the eyelid. And then we're coming right in here. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my God. And this is why he showed it. Oh my gosh. This is going to lock that. Yeah. This is pretty. This is pretty. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.